Okay, here's everything that happened in medicine and healthcare today, and it's July 30th. New study finds that the air inside of homes and inside of your car likely contains thousands of little multi-plastic materials. This research is suggesting that you can inhale up to 68,000 particles of microplastics, which is significantly higher than what previous research has suggested. Specifically say that cars were even worse because of their limited ventilation and their enclosed space. That wasn't bad enough news today. A new JAMA study is suggesting that your actual heart age is higher than your chronological age. So, using data points of 14,000 patients and an online calculator that included things like your blood pressure, your cholesterol levels, your diabetes risk, smoking risk, they were able to look at your estimated heart age. On average, men had about an average age older of their chronological age by about 7 years and women about 4. So if a man was 27, he actually had a heart age of roughly 34 on average. Also found that those who suffered the most from these usually were lower income, had lower education levels, and were often individuals of color. Now that I think about it, all of the studies for today are just bad. And that's because we have yet another study, this time from JAMA again, suggesting that the amount of murder-suicide deaths is actually higher than previously expected. They looked at a bunch of data from 2016 to 2023 at about over 30 states. What they found was that 820 murder-suicides were committed each year, meaning someone was murdering someone else and then ended up committing suicide on themselves immediately afterwards. It suggests that these rates are likely higher than previous years, or that the actual numbers that we had before were not good enough, meaning that we have to either do better when it comes to prevention or we have to do better when it comes to actually understanding how these statistics are done. Lastly, the Senate has approved Susan Menarez, a PhD individual, as for CDC director. She previously served as acting director and does have a history in the sciences, but some of her critics are a little upset, saying that they're not going to be pushing back on RFK and his future plans as much. If you want a more in-depth analysis to their picks, as well as all of the studies that we talked about today, you can find that with the link in my Substack. It's in the bio. Or if you just want to support the page, there's some links for you to do that as well. I will see you tomorrow for the rest of the news.